Darlene, I figured I'd make you 2 videos instead of 1. This one's gonna be a lot shorter than the other one. I'm gonna try to hold it to maybe 10 minutes at the most. I wanna get this out of the way. I'll put this over instead. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, the reason why I made the second video is I wanted to talk about one subject that I just thought of and I had a chance to do it now, so I'm gonna do it now. When it comes to my relations with you and how I've been able to change specific things about you through my soul in general. Not just by maybe how I might influence you or how I warn you about your environment, whether tragedies have helped you avoid or whatever. I'm literally a light in a dark storm, the only light that makes you feel like you have hope at times. I'm that one light that seems to be completely divine and pure to you. I mean, I will make plenty of mistakes. This is how you know when you pretty much worship them completely, because I know you feel this exact same way I'm about to describe. When you worship someone completely, you notice you can see them as human, but even after they might have wronged you, or they might have maybe made a mistake of some form, you still see them perfect, even after they've hurt you, or maybe someone made them look like a dumb person in some way or another. You still see them perfect, no matter how wronged they are or how wrong they might have accidentally made you feel. Meaning, if you feel like maybe they might have cheated on you, but yet somehow you see them perfect. It's like you're in a unbreakable worship spell is what I consider calling it. A worship spell. Not a love spell, but a worship spell. To the point, the next thing you know that you realize you're a captive of worshiping them. You're literally a captive to them because there's nothing you can do about it. For females, I've noticed this is different because I think we might have actually hit a door when we were in our other lifetime. We haven't hit this before. But remember, honey, this is my 13th lifetime. That's a total of lifetimes. This is actually my 13th. So I've had other wives before I met you. But, from what my soul has been able to gather as information, I realize that worshiping someone is probably the most dangerous feeling you can literally feel. It's even worse than hate. It's worse in a good way, though, because at least you know how deep love can truly go. I mean, it can bring them to want to sacrifice themselves for you. It can bring them to want to do amazing things for you. It can make them do things you never thought would be possible. And we're going to end up doing probably that type of stuff for each other very frequently. I mean, we've already put our hands out, held each other's hands as tight as we could, whether it was in spiritual form or in a metaphor of holding together, even while we're in a circle we're in now. We've literally just held together the entire time, and we never let go. And even when you wanted to let go, you're like, no, this guy is too special. I can't do it. I know I'll never find no one like him. He literally is not of this world. You've already told me, and I could not do anything but agree. It was the truth. That's the reason why I had no choice but to agree. Yes, my honey, my love is otherworldly. It's because I've already admitted to you, my soul's from here, so it makes sense. But yes, dear, you know it. You sense exactly what I feel. You feel what I feel. I see what you see. How's that say? What monkeys see, monkey do. What monkeys don't hear won't hurt them. Oh, or it's something like that. There's a riddle that goes, and the riddle actually, I can actually use it in this video. It's what monkey see, monkey do. What monkey hear, what monkey can't hear, they I used to know the full thing there. I'm sorry, I can't remember the full damn thing. I know part of it's monkey see, monkey do, and then the rest of it I can't remember, but if I can remember the full thing, I'll tell you it, honey. But, yeah. I mean, I literally realize I have other types of soulmates. I've actually learned that I have more sisters and another brother, a spiritual brother, that's quite close to me, we'll just say. I'll tell you more about it in person. I prefer to do that. Like, some things that I'd rather be in my comfort, what I consider calling my comfortable barrier when I talk to you about it, which means I'm around you. So don't pressure me about my brother or my sisters and all the rest of that from my first lifetime. Don't pressure me about it. I'll tell you it when I'm ready to. It's the smart thing to do anyways, honey. But, yeah. I just had to get this all out. How I realized it's different when someone versus it. Because the thing that I must mention before this video is over is when I went in you that one night when you were sleeping, and I remade a stronger copy of myself in your soul to connect to your soul. To where next thing you know, you're more sexual than you've ever felt before. You're more protective of me than you've ever before. You've already admitted in that freaking post I just saw earlier on Facebook that he's my daddy, and if you flirt with him, I'll kill you. You're exactly like me now, honey. It's scary in one way, but it's pleasing to the eyes, the ears, and the soul, obviously. The soul feels to see that. And then be able to actually read it to myself, it's pleasing to see, honey. And to experience. It's pleasing to experience. That's better. Better way to put it. But, yeah, I realize all the different things. I mean, you're now on path ever since that night where I made that stronger shadow copy of myself onto you. I realized something. You're on now a path to being perfectly molded, perfectly developed into the woman I keep on seeing in my visions. The woman that I know you're more than capable of becoming. The woman that you might not even realize you're capable of coming until you've seen it. I mean, at first you were doubtful that was even possible, and then you started becoming more and more and more of a believer as I've only guided you closer and closer. As I know it's part of my duty. It's literally to guide you there. If it wasn't, then you wouldn't have gotten as far as you already have, and you're getting quite close. You might even actually be fully developed on the turn-ons, for example, by the time I see you in person. You might not realize that, because by the time you realize it, don't be surprised it's by when we first touch each other. That's probably the point you'll be like, oh shit, I'm in for one hell of a ride right now, is what you'll be thinking, because you know you won't be able to control it. I'll literally be the one steering the driving wheel, which means I'll be the one taking up the situation, and you'll just have to hang on for the ride and enjoy it, as I know you will there. But, oh gosh. 12 minutes max. I need to get this out of the way. I need to say this. It's already going on 9. 12 minutes max. Okay, dear. So what I'm saying now is that the thing I needed to make sure you understand is ever since I did that shadow copy of myself, that stronger version shadow copy of myself that fits with your soul, I made sure it fitted with your soul, otherwise you wouldn't have all these changes happen as they are. And you connect with me on every other level now, even more deeply. You might notice that now, even emotionally, psychologically, all those different ways you've always connected to me where you thought was complete. You've now learned that those are even deeper, ever since I did that, to the point you can't control yourself at times now. You find yourself wanting to go crazy, pretty much, just because you know how much more easier it would be if you were around me. But yes, dear. I just had to make it clear that I know all the different changes that's going to happen as you progress now from this point on since I did that. And as you've done it before, just let me continue to guide you. That's what's been working and it'll continue to work. Obviously, you're becoming more of a woman each day, dear. How I know? One thing I know is that a woman asks if she can ask a question just to make sure it's okay to ask before she actually asks the question. A girl would just blob the question out right away. The reason why you want to ask before you ask the question, ask if it's okay to ask it, is because by you asking it, it shows respect and it also makes that person ready. You don't want to freak someone out with a question out of nowhere. That's the reason why you were always taught to ask before you ask the question. Ask me if it's okay. Because it's ladylike in my view. And if it's ladylike in my view, I know you're more willing to do it too. Because you know that more of a lady you look in certain ways, more of a slut you look in other ways, such as if it's a sexual situation and more of that you look, then more of that you look pleases me, you'll do it. Or more of a little girl you look when I want to hold you and cuddle with you and maybe even snuggle with you. That's the thing, dear. I know how you literally can become my dream woman. You are more than capable of it, dear. I'm more than positive of it. And I know you have become this way too, because that shadow copy of myself also made you way much more confident in yourself, more so than you've ever been before. I mean, I've made it to where now you get why I am the way I am about my looks. I know I'm naturally handsome. That's the reason why I warned you. You didn't really have to say anything about me being handsome, because I know I am handsome. But it's okay if you remind me of the obvious. I don't mind you calling me handsome. That's fine. You can remind me all you want. Even though I have natural handsomeness, confidence in myself of it. That's the reason why I know I'm going over time. But I've actually installed, when I did that, in you, I've actually installed the natural confidence in your beauty also. I did that to you also. You might have noticed it did. I did it on purpose because I don't want you pressuring me to call you gorgeous all the time. I want you to be able to be reassured for a long enough time to where maybe I'm in the mood to start flirting with you and all the rest of that. You just let it flow naturally, because that's what makes our bond, is the word I'm looking for. Our bond and our connection. That's what makes our bond and our connection grow more and more, to where maybe the mother-father tree that we would have would only grow bigger and bigger and bigger as it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Or if it was a chain, the chain would only get stronger and stronger, more bulkier, more bulkier. There's tons of metaphors you could use for it, but that's what I'm saying. It just gets stronger and stronger. And that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to make sure that you have the self-confidence in yourself to be able to achieve things that you need to have the confidence for yourself to do. The only way that your confidence will ever be broken is if I accidentally call you something uncalled for. Like, I've never done it. I'm just giving you examples, so don't think I'm calling you right now. I'm just giving you an example. Maybe I've accidentally called you ugly one time, for example. It'll break your confidence instantly. That's the reason why I never ever say stuff like that, because I know it'll break your confidence instantly, because the one person you care about, that its opinion is mine. It's the one person I know you care about. It's the reason why I never ever said it. It's the reason I only build you up more. That's all I ever do, is build you up. Because that's just part of who I am too. And you've tried to build me up in the past. I have to admit, you've become more and more a woman, as I said, every day. And that's part of how I know you've become more of a woman, because if you weren't a woman, you wouldn't try to build me up like you have been. You've been trying to build me up too. I mean, I have very rare days where I'm not as confident as I could be. Like, whether it's about my down there, or, my P-ness, that, or there's times where, I don't know, it's like I might not be fully confident in something. You end up helping me either get my confidence up or just being there for me in general. You become more of that person. Damn, it's already 15 minutes. But yeah, I had to give you a lot of information in this video. And you can make like a 10-minute video to answer this one. You're not going to have to make a video to answer the other one, but this one you will have to. So, yes, dear. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do my best to hold this to 20 because I am just trying to make sure I get all the information out right now. If I could stop time to tell you all this, I would. But I can't, so, yeah. Anyways, yes, dear. Yes, I want to make sure you make a video to answer all these damn things I'm mentioning. I mean, just listen to each thing I mention, and then stop it, write it down on a piece of paper, and then, like, okay, there's another topic I should probably talk about. And then try to make it like 10-15 minutes, maybe 15 at max, and just try to answer as much as you can. I mean, you probably even sense the difference in yourself too. You can describe what I already have described about you. You said I've perfectly described you and how you feel different and how you are different. Ever since that child copy of you, of me in you happened. Myself in you happened. You notice I've been always pure, on target, perfect accuracy of what I'm talking about. Like I literally did it on purpose, which is true, I did. But, yes dear, do that for me, please. I know that you aim to not just please me, not just make me proud of you. I mean, you want me to be proud of the little girl in you. You want to please me as the sweat of mine that you are. You want to keep me content as the woman in you would prefer to keep me. Notice how I'm saying all these things that literally are on target again? I'm doing it on purpose because it's going to keep your attention, obviously. But, yes, dear. Make a video to answer this. I'm going to stop this at 20 very shortly. I'm just making sure that I'm making myself clear. And the last thing you can mention in that video is how much more you might be now looking forward, because you might notice that difference also in you. You looking forward to being my slave. My actual 24/7 slave. Because I know you're more than confident into it now, ever since I did this. And then also, you notice the difference in your periods. You become extremely horny all of a sudden. You're like, that used to never happen to me. I did that to you also. But I mean, putting that shadow copy of myself in you, a stronger version of it, I made it to where when you get horny, to where you want to rape me, it's because you're on your period. You can mention that also, darling. And just mention what we were talking about on Facebook even. Maybe if you had to go as far as using a constraint on me just to rape me, just to get the damn sexual tension off, mention it. Mention all that different stuff, darling. All the different changes you noticed. And I should be proud of you as long as you mention each damn topic. And believe me, you know I'm persistent. You know I do pay attention to meticulous details. Meticulous details. Which means I pay attention to every little detail in a video. I'm just that way. I'm naturally materialistic. Meticuloustic. Yeah. I suppose that word perfectly, but it's because I've been talking for almost 20 minutes. The reason why it's a little harder to speak. But, you know my mouth is getting dry. But anyways, dear, yes. Do that for me, please. Make that 10 to 15 minute video, and make sure you do as I said. And that's another thing. That saying, that selfless saying, has become your go-to saying now, ever since that thing happened. My shadow copying going into you has happened. You literally did, and I did say did, you literally did have it to where the next thing you know, everything that happens with you has either gotten increased dramatically, dramatically, or has changed to better me in some way, to where it be better for me in some way. Alright, I'm gonna just mention a few more things and I'm gonna end it right now, since I know it's 20 minutes. Mention what I told you about how you get so horny you would have raped me if I was around you on your period, or so that's what it is. You get so horny, you take whatever it take you to release the sexual tension, even if it was raping me, didn't matter if you had to hold me down, tie me up, whatever, handcuff me, whatever. Mention that, dear. And then obviously the other two things actually I wanted to mention is when it comes to the thing of, man, my mind's racing right now, to be honest. The reason I'm trying to make sure I remember everything I wanted to say. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say was that when it comes to a shared copy of me that got added to you, that strong shared copy mentioned everything I mentioned and all the changes and everything else, whether it's sexual or anything else. And you might notice also that your desire to make this as your goal, the C36, you might notice that have also went up more in you than before. I mean, before it was just to please me, but now it's more of a, you feel a need to do it. Another change that happened to you ever since that happened. Oh, how I'm just naming and all these different things, and you're like, how does he know all this stuff, besides the fact that you did this to me? Dear Twin Flame, I know what I did to you, I know every little detail. And all I gotta do is hear you acknowledge everything. The reason why I'm making me do that video, dear. And if you want to make it 20 minutes to, like, show your appreciation for me giving you, what, a 50 minutes worth of video, it's this video and the other video together, because by the time I'm done with this, it'll be freaking 25 minutes again, which wasn't supposed to go to that, but of course I love talking to my twin flames on it. Of course I love talking to you, dear. That's why I do it. But, other than that, damn phone, I meant, what you hear in the background is a damn TV. I just popped up out of nowhere. Damn globalists. Sorry, dear. I don't want to go on a rant. I need to focus on you. There's microphones and all different stuff into these damn receivers for these damn cable companies and satellite companies and all the rest of that shit for TV. Reason why that fucking damn thing came on out of nowhere. Okay, I'm just gonna calm myself down for you. For you, I'll do it. Sweetheart, so yeah, do all the different stuff I mentioned. You can mention about what I just talked about with that if you want to, about the receivers for this freaking TV if you want to. You know, the satellite receiver or whatever receiver for the TV channels and all the rest of that. You mention if you want to, but I suggest you do whatever it has to do with the copy of me in you. Mention all the differences that you know is different in you. Whether it's you become so sexual that you know you match me now in sexuality. You don't even worry about your well-being in a sexual matter. Meaning, you let me slam you, literally slam you hard against a wall if it's part of a sexual moment. You'll be like, I'm fine with it. Go ahead, do it. I don't care. As long as we're in the moment, I don't care. As long as I'm in the moment and I know that you just want to take me over, you want to take over the situation, you want to dominate me, you want to give me the type of pleasure to where it is overwhelming, to where I can do nothing but allow you to, then let it be. You don't care how rough I get with you now. That's one other difference I made in you on purpose, because I had to do it for my dominant side of me. I had to make sure that was done. It was for your own well-being. And you might notice how much more submitted you are to that side of me than ever before, ever since I did this. But yes, dear, I'm gonna say goodnight now. Now, last note. Everything that has to do with your changes, if you want to show appreciation for me giving you 50 minutes, it's about to be 50 minutes worth of freaking video time. If you want to show appreciation for it, go ahead and go for the extra 5 minutes. which would be a total 20 minutes. And I actually will enjoy every minute that you speak, as you do for the same for me. So yes, dear. Make sure you do that for me, please. Okay, honey? Please make sure you do that. I'm counting on you to make sure you get a video of that done for this video. Only answer this video. Don't worry about the other video. Answer the other video, as I said, on Facebook. As many topics as you can point out in that video. In this one, as I already told you what to do. Alright, darling, I'm going to say goodnight. And then, hopefully, we have this done. So this way you know what to mention. And hopefully you do my idea I said, but you stopping the video and naming and writing down each thing I said. And then there's no way you can't have it down. And obviously be your normal self that you were meant to be. Be the woman I know. Well, you're on camera, obviously. And believe me, I'll know if you're faking it or not faking it. I'm the only man that will be able to sense it, even when you're trying to hide behind a smile. I'm the only man that will be able to see it, as you know that, kid. Wow, 51 about to be 52 minutes. Damn, darling, you are spoiled. But that's me, dear. I'm gonna spoil you. You know what? Do it. Because I spoiled you and it's now going on 22 minutes, yeah, I mean 52 minutes, yeah. I want you now to make it 20 minutes. I want you to spoil me yourself. And now that I want it, what is that post that I gave you? What was it again? What did it say, honey? What did it say, my lovely baby girl? What did it say, my lovely baby doll? My little baby doll? What did it say? It said, whatever daddy wants, he gets. So, yes, dear, I want you to make it 20 minutes. And if you want to spoil me, beyond that, go ahead and go for half of what I did. 25 minutes. Now that's 52 minutes. Yes, I want you to do 20 minutes. And you know how to spoil me now, dear. Go for the 25 minutes if you can literally find that much time. And I know if you can find that much time, you'll definitely do it. So, come on, honey. Do that while you're wearing red, like me. In honor of our love. I know this isn't necessarily a real love shirt, but hey, color red for love. But yes, dear. Do that for me, my love. Now, here I go. I love, adore, and worship you, and blessing Queen of truth. Grant my confirmation. And if you're gonna kisses, my love. I know I look like a crazy, obsessive person, but it's okay because you love it. Yeah, I'll be all happy for you, as long as you spoil me, honey. 1, 2, 3 kisses for you, my love. And by the way, thank you for those pics. I really enjoyed them, honey. Just figured I'd give that PS note at the end of this video. And I hope to see you at 25 minutes. If you really want to spoil me, that's what you'll do, darling. And one last time. Good night, my love.